Time has finally come. It's time to see what you're made of, to see the man you actually are. Search inside you. Dig deep in there. Take a good look around. What are you made of? Are you a coward, or are you fearless? Are you just basic, or are you something more? The difference between getting what you want and not is a matter of will. So it's gut check time. You're going to have to decide right now.
Hey team, so had a lot of questions about how to, and I used to ask it all the time, how to get a six pack, or how do you see your abs? You know, what supplements do you take for that? I mean, I've tried every probably supplement under the sun except injecting myself with, any other stuff. But the number one and the quickest way to get there is unfortunately the hardest way. Nutrition and training, living as healthy as you can and pushing yourself and your body to the limits, and just trying to do it every day. I have a day off every week. I have some of my mum's baking. I just realised yesterday I had my first Coke Zero, and probably since I can remember, I can't remember the last time I had KFC, McDonald's, and it's just clean eating. It sucks, but it's the quickest way of getting there. I've seen more results over the last 2.5, 3 months than I have in the 7 years when I first started training. So unfortunately, that's the key. But a month, 2 months of solid clean eating and really pushing yourself, and you'll see results. I'm not saying that if you're 120, 130 kgs that you're gonna lose all the fat around your belly and you're gonna see it in 2 months, because unless you are extremely motivated and have someone there to push you, then that's probably just not going to happen. I'm not saying it's impossible, but if you just have a few kgs of belly fat, covering the top of your abs, then anything's possible. Anything's possible in life, full stop. But have a look at these photos. These are over the course of about 4 months. You will see there's not much change. First, second month, but third, fourth month, boom. And it was that third and fourth month that I really started and focused on my eating and my training. I get along to as many classes, weights classes, pump classes, all those types of classes that the gym offers, especially Les Mills in New Zealand, and Good Life in Australia and stuff too as well. So there's some ideas. The first time I went, almost every single girl in the class was lifting more weights than me, and I was embarrassed, but you just have to think everyone starts somewhere, and it was definitely worth it, especially when after about the 4th week of going to pump, I was stacking on the weights, doing more than the instructors. So I'm not gloating, it's just the feeling that you get. And also completed my first ever non-stop 10k run, and life's good. There's still those down times, but what's the word? I surround myself with people who have the same ambitions and goals as I do, and it helps with that. And if you can't find those people, just pop down to your local gym. We're not all in the gym. Not all of us in the gym just go there to try and work on muscles to, impress people. We're there because, some of us have been in spots where we just want to get better. A lot of us probably. And even though you might think that, you know, we're just the typical gym junkie and go and lift weights because we look, you know, either angry or focused or whatever, that's what it is, it's focus. You know, it's that motivation just to work on what you're doing right then and there, and, you know, chat later sort of thing. But, you know, if you ever do see me, or if you see any photos of people that I've put up and you see them in the gym, you know, just hit them up after they've done a set, you know, when they're having a rest. The worst thing is when you're hitting someone up when they're lying on a bench about, you know, or halfway through lifting weights. That's happened to me a couple of times, but hey, you know, that happens, that's life, and, you know, live, laugh and repeat. Activate, people. Sweet.